Yeah, I heard it was funny. I heard a quote on that today. It's like ego will cost you a lot of money in business. You got to get rid of ego as far as practicable in your business decisions because it'll just kill it. It'll honestly kill. There's no right or wrong because it is just the job. It is the deal. That's what's important. I know you follow the football really closely and
Definitely.
an adamant Carlton supporter, and you know everything that happens at the club all the time.
President.
So yeah. So recently the deal, so the trade period has just finished with the AFL, and Hawthorn and Essendon were trying to broker a deal for Zach Merrett, who's the Essendon captain at the moment.
Yeah.
And I was in a group chat with some mates and saying, I go, Essendon, in my opinion, have fucked up here because they didn't let go of their ego in the sense of this is our captain, he's a contracted player, he needs to stay here. He's a valued, like he's a vital cog of the machine. Like he needs to be here. Blah blah blah. Zach Merrett had come out that week saying, "I want to leave Essendon. I nominate Hawthorn." His manager came out saying, "Zach wants to be at Hawthorn next year. That is the instructions I've got, and now it's about us brokering the deal to make that happen." The deal didn't go through. Very public, very open forum. Hawthorn put forward a deal. It got rejected straight away. Then they put forward another deal, which I think was 3 first-round picks and a player. And that was, in their eyes, a very generous, and in many people's eyes, a very generous deal for a 30-year-old midfielder. Because they're premiership windows now. So they want to bring in some experience rather than youth. And Essendon's on the other end of the spectrum. They're at the bottom of the ladder. They've got fuck all. Like they need to bring youth in and rebuild and get those wins back on the board. But I think they let their ego get in the way of making this deal happen. And as a result of that, they've now got a player who doesn't want to be there, who is going to be forced to play there. Is he going to be captain next year? Probably not. Is he going to be trying as hard as he wants or can? I don't know. Like it's going to be an awkward conversation when he goes back there. Also, they've just shot themselves in the foot as far as getting 3 first-round picks. Now, yes, they were a little bit later in the period. I think there was 10, 16, and 22 picks plus a player. And that whole deal has fallen to shit. All because, no, he's our captain and he's a contracted player and he has to stay here and we're standing strong. We're a strong company. We're a strong club. We do as we say, and plus we hate Hawthorn.
So, seem pretty bothered by this.
I couldn't give a shit whether he joined or not. I'm just looking at it from that perspective. But then you could say as well, because I think the deal was they wanted 4 first-round players for Zach Merrett from Hawthorn plus a player or some shit. And Hawthorn's like, we're not gonna burn the ships to get one player. This is the best deal, and it was. I think it was a pretty fair and reasonable deal. Like you look at other deals done in the past, less got more. And they were quite generous, and they just weren't willing as well. Like from their perspective, maybe there was ego there too. So no, he's not worth that much. This is what we're willing to give you. It could have been that level of it too. So, yeah, in that instance, ego got in the way of a collaboration and getting a deal done, which would have benefited both clubs.
Is that an individual's ego, you reckon?
Yeah, it could have been driven by that for sure. Like the stance by, say, the president or the coach of Essendon, it could have been from there for sure. It could have said, no, this is what we're doing. These are your instructions. They've got to give us absolutely everything they have or we're not making a deal. Who knows?
Who makes those decisions?
There's list managers, as in people will come in and say, well, this is what we have available to us. This is what we'll give you. But I'm sure there's influence by the coach, presidents maybe, but definitely the coach would be one of the main guys because he's got to work with the list. He'll say, hey, I want a midfielder. I want a backman. Make it happen. These are the players you got. So, yeah, in that instance, ego got in the way and the deal didn't get done. I think every other deal pretty much got made during that trade period, and this was one of the most significant ones that didn't get made. And, yeah, I think it was a massive failure, particularly on Essendon's behalf, but also even for Zach Merrett now. He's come out publicly, said he wants to go to Hawthorn. He doesn't want to be at Essendon. He's been there for 12 years, had no success in 12 fucking years, and he wanted to go finish his career, hopefully winning a premiership, at least playing finals. And now he's got to go back with the tail between his legs. Am I the captain next year? I don't know. So that'll be interesting. to see. And imagine if
Definitely not.
what? Yeah, you wouldn't think so, but then they don't have really any other caliber player that can step up and be a proper captain at that club. Who knows? The funny thing will be is if Hawthorn win the premiership next year, which I don't think they will, but if they did, then how would Zach Merrett feel about that? Like he would be absolutely livid. I'm sure he is livid now. He'd be shitty. And then what? Essendon win the wooden spoon. He'd be spewing. And then next year he's 31. So what's his value in the market now? So say Hawthorn say, yeah, okay, we'll take him now. Now we're going to give you 3 fourth-round picks and our shittest player. Yeah. And then Essendon, yeah, okay, we'll take it. Anyway, this is an example, a recent example of ego that I saw get in the way of progress and collaboration.
All right. Next question. How did you overcome the fear of leaving a steady salary to become a business owner? That's a good question.
Yeah, really good. Do
Um,
you want to go first?
yeah, of course. Sure. For me, it was, I didn't overcome the fear. I was scared doing it. I guess I just did it anyway. But the biggest thing for me was I was miserable.
Yeah.
Like I hated what I was doing anyway. And I was like, you know, like I'm slowly drowning. Let me just drown fast.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it. Like this is, it was eating away at me slowly. Like, you know what I mean? I was not happy. And I was like, man, let me just fucking roll the dice. And, you know, I always think that like, yeah, JD Rockefeller, that guy's dead, dude. Gone. Did, whatever, like gone. And it's like, yes, okay, he built that generational wealth that the rest of his family, they're still around, aren't they? The Rockefellers, yeah. He built the generational wealth, but like he's dead. You know what I mean? He had to make decisions and gambles, and there's, you know, particular things he talks about, the acquisition of businesses. And it's like, one day I'm going to be dead AF, and I'm not going to matter to any. And it's like, even now, like, oh, okay, cool. You're going to matter to your kids, and then you know, a little bit to your kids, but your kids' probably won't know your name.
That's right. Your great-great-grandparents.
Do you know your grandfather's father's name?
No. George.
Yeah. Hey?
George.
Was it really?
Probably. Greeks.
Nah.
Name of the kids George. All of them.
Oh, everyone, George.
All George.
Every boy
Top George.
and girl. Georgia.
Georgina.
Georgina.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, and that's what I always tend to like. Anytime I because it is a scary decision. Like, it's not. You know what I mean? The feeling of knowing, like, oh fuck, like if I don't make money here, I'm like, there's no fallback.
That's right. Not eating tonight.
Yeah, but you know what? That also does something to you.
Got to get done.
Yeah.
It's on you.
That also lights a fire under your bum, and all of a sudden you're like, hey, let's go. You know what I mean? And I feel like that fire that you get lit under your bum is worth everything. Even if you don't make the money.
Yeah.
It's worth the fucking experience. Because you will come to realize that you can do way more than you initially realized you had done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or you will see yourself like all of a sudden you turn into the fucking greatest salesman in the world. And it's like, I think a salary is
Handcuffs.
it's cushion, man. That's what it is. It's a cushion. You know what I mean? And you just got to decide in life who do you want to be. Like, do you want to be the person that that sat on the cushion and played it safe? And
yeah, I've seen that. I've seen it a lot.
Oh,
With friends, with parents, with a lot of people.
Yeah, people that won't. I was having a conversation with someone today, and they're trying to employ, and they're like, I'm speaking to other people, and they tell me how much they hate what they're doing at their current role, and I say, cool, like come here, and I'll, we'll offer you more money, more time, more, and then they're like, oh no, like just because they're used to working at this fucking, it's like it's too much change, and it's like, if you're thinking of going from your own working for someone now to your own company, there's people who won't even change companies into another company. You know what I mean? I don't know about you, but I can safely say, like, arguably one of the greatest learning experiences I've ever been on.
Oh, massive, dude.
You know what I mean?
Huge.
Like
Business will teach you
Oh,
a lot about
business.
yourself, man.
Oh, dude.
So much about yourself. So much. Especially, I think, if you get punched in the face a bit too and see how you really handle pressure. Do you know what I mean? I think that's a really great lesson. That I can tell my part now.
Yeah, go for it.
I think for myself, it wasn't a matter of fear. I think the excitement of success was greater than my fear. If that makes sense.
So you had no fear?
I can't say no fear, but it wasn't on my, like, I don't recall thinking, oh shit, where am I going to make 100 grand from this year or this or whatever. I don't remember thinking that. I just went in and had the jobs and kept working and kept trying hard and refining the process. And I kind of just always backed myself. And look, I love this saying about confidence. Confidence isn't the lack of self-doubt. Confidence is being willing to try even though you doubt yourself. And I felt that was very much me. I was confident, like not because I doubted, like I had no doubt whatsoever that this was going to work. It's just like, no, I'm still willing to try. I'm still willing to give it a crack. And yeah, even today, like you take a hit, I'm like, cool, it's just money, man. Like we'll make a lot more of it. Let's just go out and focus on the positives, not the negatives. Now we're going to focus on where we're making money, where we're going to bring it in, how we're going to go about it, the deals we're going to make, and just keep moving from strength to strength and just making difficult calls. Like, you know, I've had to make a few difficult calls in my business recent times. And as bad as you think it is in your head at the time, when you make it and when you do it, it's like, all right, cool, that was the right move. Let's move on. What's the next thing that we've got to do? And I think, I really feel that for myself, I didn't have that fear. I just had that real self-belief that it was going to work. But also if it didn't, I suppose you always have the fallback, don't you? If you had to, if marketing became obsolete and the only paid job in the world was to be a mechanic, like you've got that. You could do it. You are a qualified mechanic.
I'll never go be a mechanic.
You do it. It's the only job. You can't do anything else. All other jobs are non-existent. Like we're going overseas. We're not overseas. We're going into space. We have to leave the planet and the only available jobs are mechanics. You'd be like, you're right. We don't need marketing. We're not selling shit. I just need someone to fix my space shit.
Let's say in that example, like marketing becomes obsolete. Is that AI takes it over?
Yeah.
Right? I would just go get a job.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's a fallback. It may not be a mechanic, yes.
Yeah.
But yes, there is a fallback. And I kind of felt that. I knew I could always step back into commercial construction and make a good wicket and do what I needed to do within the business to make a living, to make money. So I did have that level of plan B, if that makes sense, but I never really considered it.
Yeah, neither did I.
Like even today,
don't have
it's so far behind. But yeah, me either. I don't. This is working, and if it doesn't work, I'll find something else. I'll do something else. Like for me, I don't see myself ever working for someone ever again.
Why?
I've become I'm good at what I do, and I've become accustomed to this way of life now. I don't want to go and someone tell me, "Hey, do this." Oh, hey,
you're good at what you do.
Yeah.
What's that got to do with it? So is someone who works for someone not good at what they do?
No, well, I'm good at business in that regard.
Yeah, so
specifically business.
So anyone who works for anyone is not good at business?
No, they're duds. I've checked them all. I've checked them all. Every single one of them. No, I enjoy it too. I kind of enjoy the thrill of the chase, of the win. Like I love winning.
So people who are working for someone else are not winning?
Then they're not winning in my... No, my employees win. My employees win. I want to make them... I want everyone to win. I said that the other day. We had a team meeting and I said, look, my role, I want you guys to win. That's what I'm going to be focusing on because if you guys win, the company wins. I win. Everyone wins. Like, so let's make that happen. I've seen a good positive change in a few people too. Most of the team actually. Just from having these conversations and this mindset shift and change and getting everyone on the same page. I think it'll be really powerful shit. But yeah, I don't have an urge. I don't feel like I would want to go back and do that for anyone.
Yeah, I don't think anyone sits there like, I feel like getting a job.
Yeah, can't wait to go back.
I can't wait. I want to
9 to 5.
Can't wait to apply for annual leave again. So that's your answer. That's your final
answer.
lock it in.
Lock it in, Eddie.
Lock it in.
If you like that clip and you want to watch another one, click just over here. And if you want to watch the full episode, click just over here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.